Good amount of wood there.
Having had a long lockdown meant that I'd hardly had any time outside to camp, so travelling towards Wales with Ellie to see a good friend Nigel was more than welcomed. I'd met Nigel at the Bushcraft Show 2019 and hit off really well when he showcased his homemade stove that he continues to work on and refine to date. We've since collaborated together for the Lavvu for Heroes giveaway, which will be drawn later this weekend when we're camping at one of his woodland permissions. Spending the first night chatting and discussing plans, we started to prepare our kit the next morning, bringing essential cook and sleep kits, but leaving plenty of room for a few drinks and some good food. So I'm just getting the kit double ready now in Nigel's kitchen, and I've got my trousers and top here because it's absolutely baking weather at the moment, so I'm actually in my shorts, and I'm packing the Wee Sport 45 litre bag this time. And I've got most of the food in the side pocket with my cutting tools like my folding saw and my knife. Got my tinder bag there, got my cook kit here and my brew kit. Here guys, just in the meat man shop here that Nigel's brought me to. So just having a look at all the selections of great quality meats they've got. They've got all sorts of exotic things, every cut you can think of. It's amazing. So we're just about to get some belly pork, is it Nigel? Belly pork, and then we're going to get some tomahawk steak as well. So absolutely looking forward to it. It's a great shop, and if you're ever nearby, definitely come in and pop and have a little look. I'll put the details below. It was refreshing to see and to visit a local butcher's with loads of options of meats, something that's lacking in our community back home, considering we used to have 2 butchers previously. It was a good opportunity to get stocked up for the camp, and I almost didn't know where to start, but we settled on a tomahawk steak and some pork belly for the morning. Yeah, I think we should get too much.
Too much choice?
Too much choice.
So I got the fatty one. And then up here you've got your rumps. The man steaks.
That is a man steak.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Man steak.
This is the ultimate meat cave, isn't it?
Yeah. And then if you want to do it like a spit on the fire, they're really good at stuff.
That's a club.
Massive pork.
I love
Great
that.
on the fire.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Christmas, you have all your black pudding.
I love it. I'm a big fan of black pudding as well. Cannot beat that. Got all the bags in the back of Nigel's lovely Navara. It's really good and shiny actually. Had a good polish on it, and he's showing mine up at the moment. But looking forward to getting to the woodland now, so we're going to take a little drive over and then take a walk into a private woodland. Awesome. So we just arrived now at Nigel's woodland. We're just a bit of a distance away from it. We're going to take a bit of a hike over. So that's actually Wales just off in the distance now, you were saying. Just looking forward to get going now.
Normally, where the sheep are now is normally a pool in the winter, and it dries out. There's several sections here, it's very wetland. In the summer it's great, and in the winter it's just, there's pools everywhere with ducks and whatnot sat on them. And
it's amazing. Plenty of blackberries. Amazing. Some nice water there. A few digitalis foxgloves. Beautiful woodland. So hey guys, just arrived in Nigel's woodland now, so absolutely excited to be here. It's beautiful. Loads of different trees, wildflowers, and it's always nice to be somewhere new. So a big thank you, Nigel, for bringing me here. And yeah, we'll keep you guys updated with how it goes and get set up.
You just lift that up a bit, and it's just a piece of off-cut material I had on the Lavvus.
That's awesome. I love that.
It's been here 3 years.
That's perfect. It's makes sense. Bit of comfort in camp. You can't beat it, can you? Really? Well, it's an absolute, you know, astounding spot, Nigel. It's so beautiful around here.
And the badgers are just there.
And like you were saying,
Feel the hill.
how clear it is. It's amazing.
Where we started in the wood originally, if you want to dump your bags, I'll just show you around the wood briefly. We made a metal device to contain the fire.
So I've got some badger sets here, guys, that Nigel's just showing me. And this is just one of many holes that are up here through the wood. So it's really nice to see some evidence of where animals obviously come through, picking a good home. So this is a new hole that Nigel's just shown me. It's freshly dug. This ground is literally, you know, a few days.
See their footprints in it?
Yeah, you can see the stones and their footprints. This one's actually got 2 entrances down, so it splits off. So really nice to see some fresh activity. Right. Man, it kind of is pretty good design, isn't it?
Mate, 17 quid.
For something
That's amazing.
For something that
That's
light.
amazing.
No, good find that, Nigel. I see what you mean. Springs into action.
Get on there. There you go, mate. Try your new chair.
Can't argue with that.
Go on. Give it a test.
Mate, that's comfortable. That is one of the comfiest camp chairs because you haven't got the.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's lovely. I approve.
I approve.
So now we're in the woods and just going to get camp set up, and obviously the main reason that we're here today is to do the Lavvu for Heroes giveaway, so just keep watching because that's going to come up very soon. But just going to set up now a baker tent that's from one Tigris. So Nigel's lent me and Ellie, who's come to stay as well for the trip, the one Tigris baker tent. So really looking forward to having that. It's going to be a bit of a change to a tarp. It would just be nice to experience something different. And yeah, we're going to set up the Lavvu that Nigel's modified, take you guys on a little tour around it, so you get to see what the lucky winner gets, and so maybe some inspiration for future Lavvus as well. So I'll get the camera set up and we'll get the tent set up. So this is Nigel's one Tigris baker tent. Just been watching him and giving him a hand setting it up so I understand the basic principles. And yeah, must say I'm really impressed. Just from first views, really nice tent. Material is great as well, and it's lovely and spacious. Nice green pegs as well. Yeah, won't lose them in a hurry.
The funny thing is, just whilst he's not looking,
We got a mallet in the tree.
And that goes like this, doesn't it, Nigel? And that's where you put your guideline.
Yeah.
So then.
There should be some string supplied in the new bag.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got to work out all your guidelines.
So I'm really impressed with this one Tigris tent so far that Nigel's shown me. It's got this front area which acts as the porch.
I can order that pipe.
That should bring this decreased up, almost.
I think maybe like front one to come, yeah.
Yeah.
More diagonal instead of in front.
That's it. That gives it a wider opening as well.
There we go.
You get there?
Okay.
So we've got the one Tigris baker tent here that Nigel's very kindly lent me. He's got his set up over there, so I'll bring you for a little tour again. So I'm just gonna open it up for the first time and have a look. Really impressed so far just with how easy it is to set up and how much room's in there. I mean, it's great. You've got this kind of vent area at the back which I've got to just peg out, and you can also peg out the back to draw this area out just to give you some more space. So really happy with that. It's a good size, nice height. You can imagine if you sat in here you've got plenty of room for all your bags and your stuff. So thank you, Nigel.
You're welcome. Your birch bark on, then start with your small pile, adding it, oh, gentle. That's alright. Now start with your small pile, just adding it just start feeding it. A lot of people throw on.
You can smother it, can't you?
Yeah.
So Ellie, I just missed that because I was putting up the tent, but Ellie has just sparked that with a ferrocerium rod. So she's only done this a few times, so it's all practice for her, but she's really getting there.
Some of them up a little bit more as well now, and just start filling some of the gaps.
So Nigel was taking her to collect all the fire materials and prep for the fire, and has been going through the process. So it's nice to have the fire getting going today.
Building a little triangle, that's really good.
And while they've been doing that, I've just been using my trusty Castron Woodsman here to sharpen a stick to a bit of a point, which I'll blunten off, but that's just for the front porch area of this one Tigris baker tent.
So that's your size 1 done,
and it would be set up very similar to how Nigel's is. So he's using some poles here at an angle to project it forward. Really, really nice tents, and he's got his camp chair set up next to him. Beautiful. Going on.
1 pound grill.
So this is, yeah, Nigel's little modification of a grill. He's used a hanging basket chain set to suspend a grill over this good sized tripod.
Grill out of an old oven.
Brilliant. It's absolutely perfect, isn't it? For something like this, got the full height adjustment there connected to a little loop system there. Perfect. With lunch now on and the fire well tended to by Ellie, I could focus a bit of attention to the self-inflating mats. Leaving these to air for as long as possible always helps. We decided it was time to wreck the Lavvu that was to be given away and showcase it for all the entrants to see one last time before it goes to the lucky winner. And with the draw being at 10 PM tonight, the clock was ticking. So you can see, guys, that Nigel's installed a zip all the way down that goes the length and all across the bottom there. He's given these amazing tie-on points where you can, and these lines that go to these lovely rings, and that connects to where the skirt extension comes into its own, because it leaves the utilisation of all of that space that was once lost. Because if you can imagine, if the ground came to there, couldn't really put much in this area, so you've gained so much more size and looks almost like a size 3 Lavvu. It's incredible. And there's a few features inside that are really awesome. Nigel's installed a window in there, so at low levels when you're laying down there you can open up the window at the back and see right out. Yeah, give us a show of that, that would be awesome.
So it's just like Velcro on the bottom, and then I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. I need to put a little bit of Velcro on that bit just to stop it
rolling
back down, so it rolls up.
That's amazing, I love that. And you can just see right out there, straight into nature.
And when you're hot tenting, it's nice to look outside.
Yeah, I can imagine.
See all the snow and the frost and what like that, and you're in your hot tent, lovely and warm.
Yeah, no, what a beautiful addition.
Great little feature.
And of course this skirt gets pegged down to the ground, so that would be a lot snugger. We just haven't done that at the moment. This is its first trip out into the wild. It's only ever been set up in Nigel's garden. And for that case, Nigel was just saying an important point to me about weathering in.
No chemicals required. All it needs is to be put outside, let it get wet, let it dry natural.
Yeah.
And what that does is it kind of closes the pores in the material.
So it just tightens it all together.
Yeah. So I've had Lavvus that I've taken out brand new and they've not leaked, and I've had Lavvus that I've taken out new that have leaked.
So it's just a good...
Until this process is...
good protocol, no chemicals on it.
Yeah, leave it outside, let it weather.
Perfect. So to the lucky owner, make sure you give it a good weather in, just let some rain get to it and you should be fine. But you are going to be so happy with this. I mean, if I wasn't doing the giveaway, I'd definitely enter it. And just a big thank you to all of the people who did enter, and again, good luck to the lucky person who's going to win this later tonight. Rips, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
Go to there and then knock through, do you reckon?
You just put your foot on that side over there. Got it?
I do. Perfect. Clean cut with the silky.
Lovely jubbly, dry as a bone, hard as nails would.
The Zubat, is it?
Yeah.
Good silky to get that one, guys. If you're looking for a non-folding saw, they do bite though, so be careful.
Let's get your hat.
So Nigel's just gone to collect a bit of firewood, but just want to again say to everyone who's entered the giveaway, big thank you. I know it means a lot to Nigel and of course myself, and it will mean a lot to the veteran that gets some help from all the money raised for Help for Heroes. This is just, you know, between you and me, he's done an awesome job on this. The work is incredible. Really pretty jealous of the person who'll get that, so enjoy. It's perfect dry, good dead standing wood there. So just collecting some, taking it back to camp. I've got a good selection of long bits. It's always a good idea as well to break these down when you're at camp, because all the little bits of stick end up around the campfire then, rather than out in this bush. Secret filming.
Lovely back there on your own in the peace and quiet there.
I bet. Good amount of wood there. That's plenty. So I'm just whittling away some sycamore here that I've just found in Nigel's woodland. I'm just going to attempt a small little bow drill fire. So, looking forward to it. Some nice timber.
Have you got to the point where you can do this pretty much every time now?
If the wood's right, sometimes the wood just doesn't work with it at all. I've done a bit and it's smoking and it's smoking and it's smoking and it's screaming. The wood is like, let me, and it just doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes the timber's too damp, sometimes it's over seasoned and it just polishes up too much. If that happens, you can add just a little bit of charcoal from the fire actually, just in there to give a bit more abrasion.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But more often than not just change your wood. It's longer and quicker. So I just do it to that point.
So you've got two different types of wood there, yeah?
So well, it's both sycamore, but it's not from the same branch. So this was a piece of deadfall that was just nice and straight, and this had a natural split, so I could get a flat platform.
All right. Okay.
So where it split, I put that on the bottom, and where it is rounded, I've just flattened off.
So where I has thought you used a softer wood and a harder wood, that's wrong.
You can do. So some people say the bearing block obviously should always be harder. Some people say the spindle should be harder, and this should be soft. Some people say have it the same kind of density.
So there's a preference
it's a bit
of how
hit
you
and
learn
miss,
to do it.
I've found. Sometimes it's worked the opposite way, and sometimes it's worked the other way. So this feels like the spindle's a little bit harder, and that is a little bit softer in there. So we'll see, because a lot of what it is obviously the friction between this burning mainly the half board, but also the spindle down, so they wear in unison. And I just like I'll make a bow in a minute, and then I'll burn that in, what we call it, just to scorch a brown burn, then put a notch and see if we can get an ember. Sometimes, like I said, you'll just get a pile of dust that won't ignite, and sometimes you won't even get that, it will just polish up, so we'll see. Then you only want a shallow hole here, but deep, if you see what I mean, so that point goes into it. You're aiming for less friction up at the top. Otherwise you start burning a bloody bow drill ember up at the top. I've had that happen where the top bit's actually more flat, works better than the bottom bit. You put bits of leaf in there or whatever. So that goes into there, and is what spins.
Yeah.
See that, like, few millimetre of slack?
That clicks in.
Did it?
Yeah, I heard that.
And that's pretty much locked. If I let go, that will fly out. So be careful of that, get a bit volatile.
So have you not put a tray in it for the ember?
Not yet, because I'm only just burning in.
Oh yeah.
The half board, as we call it. You get a bit flatter, because that was working against me. It's still sliding there, so I might actually make this a bit deeper. Just jumping out of it a little bit. You've got to give it a bit of definition.
It's a tweaky job.
It is, yeah. It doesn't have to, the bottom doesn't have to be too smooth. In fact, you want it to be a little bit ridged to increase, you know, it makes it more coarse. Let's see if we can get it somewhere near going. It's good to just move around as well until you find a flat spot. So right now I'm just trying to get that sound, you hear it? That kind of wood on wood.
Squeaky.
And you can see black powder already coming already. And if I start to really push that, you'll see smoke.
Yeah.
There we are. That's burning it in, and you can see it starting to blacken off there, and that's really, really hot. So I'll do that a little bit more, just so it's really seated in there. A few more mil. I think that might go actually, buddy. Smells it.
Liam, I don't want to press you, but you're now on my camera in my world, and I'm going to put you on for him.
Hello.
So say hello, Jamie, Paul, Colin,
Hey guys.
James, and Ollie. Oh, he's got smoke in.
Get them out of smoke there.
Oh, it's gone. Let it go.
So that's ready now for the notch to be cut in. And then you could really start to go, and you can see it was producing quite a lot of powder, so it's good. Happy with that. Bit of raining coming as well.
Oh, you are joking me. It's just started to rain.
Yeah, I literally just felt it.
Right. So Nigel's just showing me the kind of little pool, pond kind of area at the edge of the woodland. So Nigel's been doing a lot of clearing work on this woodland and management.
This is the next job.
So it's the next job, is it?
This is, I want this all cleaned out, dug out, water tested and hopefully trout in it.
That would be amazing. What an opportunity that would be. Have the Lavvu, the rod set up.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Couple of trout on the fire.
Right next to camp.
Heaven in your own woodland.
Be amazing. Just a little bit of rain starting to come in while I started that bow drill, so I've just put it under the baker tent for now, but I think it's just a passing shower because there's some clear skies in the background. So just wait for this one to pass. Find a nice divot and use this just to catch it on. You can use a bit of birch bark or whatever.
Oh, it just started smooth.
Yeah, I know, did you see that? The string slackened off that bit and it just started rolling.
Was it when you just like paused for that second?
No, it paused because the spindle stayed still and the string started moving. You can see the basic principle of it starting to come together.
Yeah. So here we are, take 3, in the woods, bow drill, Primal Nomad, come on mate, dedicated to JJ! So we've got it going.
So we've had a good run with the
Yeah, there's loads of dust there.
with the bow drill fire, so Nigel's just given it a go, did really well and got some good dust there, but unfortunately not an ember like myself. So I think the spindle now is coming to its, you know, it's quite short now, so we're slipping off at the top. We might give it a go in a little bit once we've re-energised, but if not, hey, at least we got this far. It's good to see it. So this is the 32-ounce tomahawk steak that was provided by Tom in from the Meat Man, sorry, in Oswestry. So that's the butcher's local to Nigel, and I just have to say, guys, this is an absolute whopper. It weighs, well, 32 ounces, so it's massive. Can't wait to get that on the fire, and it's going to be an experience just cooking that. It is a hunk of meat, so that's probably going to go between the 3 of us with all the extras that we've got as well, so really looking forward to it. It looks like a prime cut of meat, so when I'm opening this up I'll make sure to get a few shots on camera for you, and obviously of it all cooking. So we've got the tripod back over the fire now, and we're going to be having a bit of a treat actually. So as I showed you, we've got the tomahawk steak from the Meat Man, which is awesome, Tom, and that's Nigel's local meat man, and he was supplied us with a mighty steak, so looking forward to cooking that, and Nigel's going to be top chef today.
So here we are, this is an amazing piece of meat, I gotta say.
It's a slab, isn't it?
It's a tomahawk. Do this the right way. And where's our bag?
It's just down to your right down there, got a rubbish bag tucked away in the corner.
So we can just manhandle the bone basically. And then I want to get a nice hot grill, so that's pretty much ready to go straight on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lower the grill a little bit.
Just
a little bit more. That's it there, good.
Just there, yeah.
Like that, yeah. That
is a long.
That is a steak. So where's the camera? So there we go, there's our tea for tonight. Or my tea, I don't know what else is having, anyone else is having. Wow.
That is massive, guys.
I wouldn't if I was you.
That's as big as the oven grill.
That's the biggest lamb chop I've ever seen.
So that is the biggest tomahawk steak I think I've ever seen.
That's
Between
the biggest one I've ever eaten as well.
I know, I think so. Between 32 and 36 ounces. And if you guys do want any meat like this, definitely check out the Meat Man. They deliver all across the UK, and I think this is something that every camp should experience at least once, that's for sure. Half a cow. Swinging.
Your dad would be proud of you, mate.
Oh yes.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
Wow.
That looks amazing.
That's a great first turn, that is, guys.
Look at the colour on that. That's amazing. So we've got the tomahawk steak here resting just above the fire. It's cooked to perfection.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it should be. We all kind of like rare to medium, don't we? So I think we're on to a winner with that one. So the tomahawk steak's been resting now for about good 10-15 minutes. So it should be nicely ready to eat now.
Excuse me.
Get that off.
Right, you can put your steak on now.
Hey! Look at that. That is a monster, guys. Go on, do the honours.
Right, and let's have a little chop into this and see what we got then. Oh my god, I know already.
That is cooked perfect.
Look at that, guys.
Woohoo! That's what you want from a steak.
Right, where's your dish, my lady?
Look at that, guys. That is cooked to perfection. Well done, Nigel. Lovely little setup here. It's an honour to be eating this with you, so thanks for sharing it. And a big shout out again to Tom from The Meat Man. So definitely go and check that out in Oswestry. So yeah, get one of these delivered to your camp and you will not regret it. Look how tender that is. Woo! Good old inch thick that. So guys, gonna have a bit of this tomahawk steak. It's so thick, look at that. Dude, that is so tasty. My god. That's so good. I'm gonna have a bit of this crispy side now.
That is pretty damn. I've done a
Campfire seasoning on a 32 ounce tomahawk steak. You don't really get much better than that after a lockdown period. Well, welcome back to Bushcraft. Thank you, Nigel.
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to chow this down now. So see you soon.
very good. But we didn't finish it. We're all stuffed and can't finish it. 3 of us, useless.
So me and Nigel are here now. It's just gone a few minutes past 10 o'clock PM. So
late as usual.
Oh, I know. Yeah, just a few minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to do the giveaway now. So we're going to pick a random and lucky person to win the Lavvu. And again, a massive thanks to everyone who's entered. Really appreciate it. And we've randomised your names in here. They've all been double counted. So we're going to go in, we're going to click this and see who's won. Good luck.
It's spinning.
I know, it's exciting.
It is. I'm finally going to get this tent out of my garage. Right, zoom in.
And it is Ian
Adams. Ian Adams has won the modified Lavvu.
Modified Lavvu, well done. That was very close there. That
Ian
was
Adams.
So close.
In fact, I'm sure I spoke to that guy.
Ian
it's
Adams.
a name that rings a bell.
So well done to Ian Adams and yeah.
Well, everyone really.
Everyone
that took part,
yeah.
but especially
it's a good cause that you've all contributed to, and you know we couldn't be more than happy with all the results going towards Help the Hero. So thank you, help us achieve that. And yeah, from the bottom of our hearts, well done. And Ian, hope you're happy with it. Look forward to
and next time,
yeah.
Do you know what we're going to do?
What's that?
This is on camera.
Go on.
We're going to do a stretch Lavvu giveaway.
There we are. We'll have to release a bit of a...
But it'll be a few years because it takes some time to build.
Yeah, we'll have to do a bit of a teaser for that one.
Yeah, well mine's got to be shown off first.
That's it, exactly. Guys, until next time, and yeah, until we do the next giveaway, good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm through.
Nice.
You alright?
Almost.
They've broken one here.
See?
Look at
We
that.
did that on purpose.
I think we take one more out of that if we can.
Just drag it down.
I shall move this along.
No bush.
With the fire well built, we retired to our baker tents for the evening and listened to the chorus of the owls.
Get the old insect
just
first.
fire so I can feel some heat from the
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was just hanging on in there when I got up.
Right.
But it was pissing down, and I sat here and I made the brew with this, and it just seemed to ease off a bit. And I thought, oh, now's the chance. So I got to go in and bit of blow in.
Bit of blow in.
It was fine.
So good morning, guys. Just up now. Had a really lovely night in the baker tent. Really good bits of kit from one Tigris. Slept really comfortably. We had a bit of rain late last night and early this morning, and not a drop came through. We just lowered the front area down, and yeah, it was beautiful. Slept in until about 9:45 this morning, which is kind of almost unheard of. So lovely new woods, some nice sounds. The owls kind of coming over to investigate was really nice. So we're just gonna have a little bit of breakfast and kind of work our way through the day now.
We spent the morning chatting and recollecting memories of the night before. Happy to see the Lavvu finally going to a good home. We had a surprise visit from Colin, a good friend of Nigel's who had also met at the Bushcraft Show the year previous. With my camera battery starting to get low, we all fed up well on the breakfast of sausage, bacon and pork belly, accompanied by fresh eggs that I'd brought from home. And then we started to strike camp.
So hey guys, just about finished the camp now. I'm gonna put this one Tigris baker tent right down. I was really impressed with that. Nigel's just doing his, and we're gonna get the Lavvu down, which had a good night out, his first night out in the woodlands. So Ian Adams gonna really enjoy that. You might smell our campfire on it. So hey guys, it's as tradition, raining now, leaving the woods. We had a good time, hey Ellie?
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's such a nice time to be with Nigel, and we got visited by Colin this morning. There's a little hello. Met him at the Bushcraft Show last year as well, so it's nice to just catch up, have a bit of breakfast, and now head out back home, back to a bit more normality, unfortunately. So hey guys, just walking out from the woodland now through the fields, and just wanted to say it's been an absolutely amazing experience. Love meeting up with Nigel again. It's been too long, and yeah, get the Lavvu for Heroes giveaway done. So thanks again to everyone who did enter, and congratulations to Ian Adams. Hope you enjoy your Lavvu. Make sure you send us over some videos of it in use, but more importantly, get in contact with us first. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you.
Look at the river.
We still had time left before we needed to leave and get back home, so Nigel took this opportunity to show us around. Some of his other spots were beautiful, and this included an area in which he grew up in, and with him, his love for the outdoors.
Short knock like mine.
Oh, all the time, mate. I think it's part of being a Navarro, isn't it? Look at this.
A Navarro is not knocking.
Yeah, that's it, Colin.
Bees.
Look at that. What a fishing spot there, boy. That's amazing.
It's an awesome spot this is.
Hey, look at that clearing. That's gorgeous.
We don't have fires on the grass or anything. We have them on the little cobble beaches by the river.
No, I've seen it. It's beautiful.
It's good for fishing. There's a little bit of colour. A little bit high. We have had some weather though.
So we're just taking a little bit of a drive now to a bit of an area in Wales where Nigel grew up, just up the road from here. It's also just by a river here that he spent a lot of his childhood at. Really nice to see, it's beautiful.
Just having a wee!
So just having another little look around the woodland. Nigel, Colin. So this is all different, more pine woodland. This is kind of our bit of the woodland here.
Look up first, Col. I don't think much has changed. Quite a good one this, quite a safe one. Yeah, basically this is there's a shaft to the left, there's a shaft to the right, and you can see the arrow saying to take the shaft to the right.
Yeah.
You see that? See the arrow?
Yeah.
So this is a potholing cave. You go down there, I think it's going to be about 3 miles.
Wow.
We have to be careful. If it floods, you're done.
Yeah, of course.
Okay? So it's heavy rains, you don't come down.
No, never. So we've just spent the day with Nigel and Colin and a few other people, Ellie as well obviously. She's just inside getting ready and we're about to leave now. But we got to explore a really awesome entrance to a cave and some really nice woodlands where there was some wild foods like strawberries and blackberries. So yeah, really nice to see. Just want to say a massive thank you to Nigel for putting on the weekend, really appreciate it. So we're going to head home now, like I said, for a drive, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And again, Ian Adams, well done, and thanks to everyone who contributed towards the Help for Heroes giveaway. Really appreciate it. And until next time, see you soon and stay safe.